Hello and welcome back. My name is Charisma. This is my Conan Exiles gameplay. Wow, we have got back with all the things. I have been doing some other things as well, but I'm going to show you that in a moment. Now, we've got cupboards full of things, just full. And we've got that many thralls, we actually need more space. So, I've been busy. Because if you look in here, we have just cupboards, just full of things, and it's not organised, and it's annoying. It's starting to irritate me. So I've decided to build onto this. Yeah, I can't help myself, can I? So I started working out what I wanted to do. I did a lot of sandstone as well. Hello. Hi. Hi. Your friend's dead though, I'm sorry. I know that happened, it was a thing. And we also need to build the rest of the forges. We need to build the better forges and things like that. So I decided I was going to build onto this. And I've made a bit of a start. There we go. Yeah, I've made a bit of a start. Now it's going to mirror this without the walkways. I will show you. Because otherwise it impedes with this, because that would be another 4 spaces. No, sorry, another 2 spaces, and it would be right up against this, which I don't want. So, although I do want to be closer to this because it does look really, really pretty on the night time when it's all lit up and things. So there you go. I've done this first bit. That's up as far as I can go at the moment. But I've just started doing the ceiling to this bit. Now I had to make sure that this bottom bit was done and finished, which I need to do the fence bit so I can actually put the spikes back on just for the time being, in case we get a purge. Because if you have a look, we are sort of nearly to it. Now I don't know what happened to the other purge meter, but it came and went, and then I don't know, nothing sort of happened. I didn't hear the trumpet or anything, so maybe one of the other bases has been attacked. Maybe the one down there near the other ship, maybe? I don't know. I didn't go down. I'm not too bothered anyway. But we also need to be getting the rest of the ice things for that upgrade. Now I don't really want to unlearn everything just yet, because I want to finish this off. I want to finish off what I want to do on here. So I'm going to try and rush through this to get it up and running. This one. Now I know this is sandstone and it is easy for them to break. And that's why we've done the other little, the other larger palisades. So I think I'm going to put the larger ones down on here, because the smaller ones we can put up around this way, because this is a lot tougher as this brick. Now I was doing all this for this, but then when I brought everything back, I realised, you know what, we do need more space. We actually really do need more space. So I'm changing it up a little. Changing it up, just a bit. I know I'll need to do the roof again, but that's okay. I'll need to rethink that one. But it's okay. It's okay. It's fine. I'm not worried. But there you go, guys. That's what I'm doing. Now I don't know what I'm going to do at the back. I don't know whether or not I'm just going to mirror that or something else, but just bear with me for that one. I haven't quite decided, and you know how much I like to sort of keep certain things from you, so I don't tell you all of it, which, you know, is a bit mean, but I like to keep some things secret. I need you to be able to come back. Now I don't know whether or not I'm going to take all this wall down. I might leave it like that. Like I say, I haven't decided just yet. Once I get the next sort of floor on, and that type of thing. I might open this up. And I think we've got a sandstorm coming in. Yeah, we do. So there is a sandstorm coming in, but that's fine. That is fine. Right, we need to grab some of these. We also need to do that chiller as well. Right, okay, let's just grab these. I don't know how many we need, but I'm going to have to do some more bricks. What I am going to do, though, in future is when I am collecting all the things up and do things... I was doing it in between going back and forth, and I was grabbing a bit of stone. When I came back, I was doing a circuit and then throwing it onto smelt while I was going back and forth for all the trials. But what I might do in the future is stone brick, I think, stone brick, yes, ceiling tiles, sandstone. We don't want the sandstone. We could have done the sandstone, I suppose. 37. I don't think we need that many. 10, 20. We'll just do 20 for now. Yeah, what I was doing, like I say, was doing all the things while I was coming back. But what I might do is, on the days that I'm just sort of running around collecting and gathering and that type of thing, just to sort of continue with this, I could stream it, just so you can see how we're getting on with the build and that type of thing. Or I might just finish this on a stream, just continue to do that and finish it on a stream, just so you don't miss out on the building process. Now, for those that wanted the building tutorial for this, all I did to extend it to this second one is take out the triangle foundations from here and just continue with the brick. So you just need to basically mirror this on the other side, without the foundations, without the triangle foundations. And you just can make it a double one of those buildings that I did in the tutorial. So there you go. I'm just waiting for this to bugger off, because this is really annoying. And yes, it goes that way. I just wanted to extend it and bring you back and show you that. Now, we did bring all the thralls back. We have got them all. So that's that way. That's that way. They all flow that way. Oh, we might have actually needed a 37. There's me thinking, no, we don't need that many. Of course we bloody do. We know how much this takes. Sandstone. No, we don't want sandstone. We want stone brick, silly me. Stone brick. Stone brick. That'll do. Let's just do all 17, because we're going to bloody need them. Because I just did 20 then, and it didn't even fill 2 rows up. We've got one wrong. We've got 2 wrong. No. No. What did you do? What did you do? Why did you do that? Oh, I wondered what the heck that was then. There we go. I can't have any of them flowing the wrong way, otherwise it will drive me absolutely crazy. And I know that's really, really anal of me, but I can't help it. Those that have watched me for a while know that that's a thing. And I cannot help it. I just like the I can't think of the word. Just the way it looks. It's clean lines, and it's just right, if you know what I mean. Even though if you just put them up any old how, that's not, that doesn't mean to say it's wrong. It just doesn't look right to me. And I do notice it a lot. Right, okay. So we've not really got the front bit, and we should do those fences actually. Although I don't mind having this bit like this at the moment, so... Right, let's grab all of those. Oh shit, we didn't do any more. Bugger. Let's do some more of those. Ooh, we've got some there. Why do we have those there? I don't know why we got those there, but never mind. Must have just been something I was pondering. Now, what are you doing? You're doing absolutely nothing. You can do some of those as well. I'm going to try and spread them out so I actually can make a lot. Yeah, we need to get the other blacksmiths on here. We need to get the named blacksmiths on, and we also need to upgrade these to the next ones. So this is another reason why I'm doing that. Get them up to the next. But I want a place for the armourers. We've got a few armourers. I want a place for the carpenters and things like that. Now, all this bottom area here can be for that sort of thing. It can be a big, massive workstation all the way down this bottom area, which helps. So it's going to help a great deal, is that actually, because we don't have enough space. We really don't. Now, if we always put all the cooks and things like that in, we've got one oven. We've got one of those, one of the stoves. Now, if I wanted to make another one, or I want to make some more alchemist things, because the alchemists, the next one of this is fairly big, and we need a few alchemists. So we need space, but there's nowhere really to put them. Now, I could put them up here, but I have all my storage up here at the moment, so I'm going to need to move the storage. Now, there is this floor, which I haven't done anything with, but that's for reasons, and that's why I want to extend it as well, because there's things I want to have a look at to see whether or not they're going to fit there, but we will see. We will see. Right, okay. So we want some more ceiling, or shall we do the fences? Shall we do the fences? A stone brick fence, I don't know how many we need. Let's just do 10 for the moment, because I would like to get those up, because I really don't want to be getting attacked by the stone brick fence. That's right, that's right. Yes, it's right. Now that should go like that. I know it's popping through, but I can't help that. So, and it's not going to go that way. Maybe it will if I do that. I knew I was going to have problems with this bit because there isn't a triangle foundation there. Now, I don't know if we can actually put one there. I'm going to have a look. I'm going to have a look to see if I can put a foundation there. And there's things I've decided that I want to do for the top bit as well. So, do we have another foundation? Let's have a look. Stone brick. That's a reinforced one. Where is it? Where is it? Stone brick wedge foundation. Let's just do one. In fact, we'll both that out. I think I'm still doing those, aren't I? No. Let's go 6. 6. Ooh, we can. So that should now fill that into doing that. I know it's really low, but I can't help that. But I do have ideas. I do have lots. I always have ideas. I'm always full of bright ideas, aren't I? Just like starting a completely new build, but never mind. Like I say, I'm going to try to do that without too much disruption to what I was doing in the first place, by going to collect things off camera. So, but I might, like I say, I might stream it. I might just stream me going around and collecting and finishing off this build, so it doesn't sort of impede on the playthrough. a playthrough. We can continue doing what we were doing in the playthrough then. But at the moment I just wanted to bring you back just to let you know what I was doing. Although I need to record for tomorrow as well, so... There are things. There are lots of different things. I shouldn't really do the back until I've decided what I want to do, but it's not like these are really that difficult to make, or really this, the stone brick isn't that difficult to sort of get the things available for. We don't need any more actually, but that's okay. Oh, we do. We need one more. There we go. Yeah, I have an idea for this, but like I say, I'm not sure. And that's okay. That's okay. Right, we don't need this one. I just wanted to make sure that this was done and it was okay for the time being, because I want to put those up. And I think we have some more upstairs. They're the ones I took down. I think we have some more of these up here. Yes, we have a lot, so we should be able to do that. We do have 70 of those, but like I said, I wanted those for the other side. We're not going to be able to move, are we? That's a bit stupid. So we've got 104 weight. We'll just do that. Okay. I don't know why we just didn't do that in the first bloody place. That's me being sensible. Right, okay. So let's see how these are going to go up now, because I know the other ones are a bit iffy. To go back up. They've really messed up the thing on this. Ugh. The placements when they changed it. So not impressed, because they can walk in between those. There's gaps now, and I don't really like the gaps. See, that's it. Because look, you used to be able to overlap them, which is why I'm kind of reluctant to take those ones down. Let's put that there and that one there, so they have to sort of walk through. I know that makes a little bit more sense actually, you know, having them spaced out, because if they do get in between them, then they're going to be taking a lot of damage. But wow. See, that's how we're going to have them now. Like that. If we turn that a little. And we're just going to have to dot them around. I can understand why they did it, but really messes up the defences. More faffing than anything now. We can place them like that, I suppose, but I just think it doesn't look as nice. There we go. I'll get used to it, I suppose. I will get used to it. And then we'll just have to do these other spaces in between them. Come on. Oh, come on, you're not that bloody close. Come on. Go down. Go away, X. Go away. Yeah, they've really messed up the placement of things. It's kind of frustrating. I used to be able to place them so nicely. So uniformed. Let's see what we can place here. Nope. I really do not like the way that looks, actually. Okay. I mean, it kind of makes a little bit more sense. But I just don't like the way it looks. At all. Right, okay. Sorry, I know I went really quiet then. I'll just go around with the second set later. And then we can see how well that's going to work. Because I don't know how well that's going to work with the purge now. And I think even if you're in between, look, you're going to take damage. So I mean, it's still going to work as such, but it just doesn't look right. Gives me anxiety. I like things more uniformed. Come on. Thanks. I suppose it might actually help a little bit more, because they can get in between them and they'll take quite a bit of damage while in between it. So, well, they should do while they're trying to bash at the walls and things. They should actually take more damage for the purge. So, there is that. I just don't like the way, like I say, I don't like the way it looks. It's not uniform. It just looks like they've been plonked down. Now I could leave it like that, just one, all the way around. Because like I say, if they're going to walk in between them, then, you know, they're going to take a lot of damage. So that could be a thing. Could be. Could be a thing. Alright, let's grab the others. There we go. Silly me. Silly me. Can we carry those? Yes, we can. We can't carry those just yet, so that's fine. How many of these can we do? Can we do any more? Oh, I know why. I was going to wait to see whether or not I needed the small ones or the large ones, and I think I'll be alright for the large ones now. I think we will be okay. We can do larger ones now. And we'll play around with this for a little bit and see whether or not I can get things looking a little bit nicer. Oh, come on. You don't need to be that far. Really? Seriously? No, you don't. Wow. No. No, 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 no. No. That's not a thing. No. It's not. Can I have it back, please? Can I have it back? Thank you. Thank you. Come on. Better. I don't know. I really don't. I think probably they might take a little bit more damage than they would have done necessarily. I don't think they're going to get around the back here anyway. But that's just something we're going to have to see. Oh, come on, one at least. One, please. One. I would like one in there. Thank you. Got to move it ever so slightly till it goes off and then catch it when it does it. That'll do. That'll do. Okay, we've got quite a few of these left. I don't think they're going to get around here, but still. But still. There we go. I suppose you could get them wedged in if you did a couple of layers, but they never used to be that bad. Never. See, I took damage then. Why am I still taking damage? Oh, like, if I hold it on myself. Just run around with it like that then. Stabbing them with it. I don't think that'd work actually. But look, I keep catching myself with it. I don't want to catch the thrall with it actually. Because there was a time that I hit one with a... I hit one of the thralls in the head with the altar. And it killed them. I had the altar in my hand and it killed them. Yeah, that was a thing. It was a thing. It happened. That's one that's all the way out. Now I might change that up a little yet, so just wait and see. So 7. These are the ones that are going to be a pain in the backside to place. Look. Because you just really can't place them anymore. Look. And it's not on anything. It's not overlapping at all with anything. Oh, there's a spot then. And it's not, look, it's not really overlapping with anything. Oh, well, that would be cool. If you could sync them. But you can't do that now. You can't do anything with these now. Ooh, you've got to have them totally up. Not enough contact with the ground. Now there's too much contact with the ground. I could put them like that, look. Oh, it's so bad. Why would I have them this far out? That's what I don't understand that. Why would I have them this far out from there? I can place that one. I can place that one. There we go. But I would like it closer to this. Not doing. I'm gonna have to have a play around with this, guys, and see. Not enough contact with the ground. it's a bit messy. It's a bit messy now, is this? Not happy. Not a happy bunny. I can put them on this bit, but I don't really want them on this bit like that. It's like it's got to be so many blocks away from that. Now that is touching. Look. Near enough. But again, I'm going to have to put it a decent amount away. Honestly, I can pick these up again, so it's fine. Unless they get damaged. I've got a point there where it can go in. Wow. This is absolutely terrible, the way these are placed. But oops, not that one. Why don't I just press 6? It's 5? There we go. Yeah. Don't think I'm happy with that at all, with how far they've to be out. I suppose I could build a wall around the place with those to try and find the spots where they're going to fit. But I would like them around this, but I'm going to have to put the small ones. Going to have to put the small ones around it. So I do need to upgrade that as much as I possibly can after it feels dry. Okay, well, we do have water on us. We can fill it up again in the fountain. That'll be absolutely fine. Right, so there's things we need to do. There's other things we need to do. I'm going to just leave these here for the moment. Hopefully I'll just be able to run them past it. They don't do as much damage as those ones. Those ones do a few more points of damage when you stand there though. Yeah. If they're running in between those, they're going to take a lot of damage. See how much damage I did on myself then. And they could get stuck in there. They're not doing a great deal of damage really though. They don't seem to be doing as much damage as those. Okay, well we're going to think about it. What I want to do is try to get the rest of the bricks and things done for this. But that's how it's looking at the moment. There we go. So I think that's going to look quite cool once it's done. I know it doesn't have the walkway, which we do have on the multiplayer, but I want to see how this looks as well. I want to see how it looks. I've got so many ideas going on in my head at the moment, so especially for the next season. Yeah, for the next kind of build. Alright guys, well I'm going to leave it there. I just thought I'd bring it back and let you know what I was doing. I do want to get it finished up. I do want to get it finished up pretty quickly because I do want to go and do the Witch Queen's Lair. I think that's what it's called. I do want to go and do that, but I also need to be changing what I know, my knowledge. I mean, I could try to get the admin panel on and give myself the points to actually just learn everything. With it being a single player, it's not like I'm having any advantage over another player. I could actually just learn everything, give myself the points to learn everything. Maybe, I think you can do that. I'm not sure. If anyone knows, you'll have to let me know. I need to do some more of those smaller ones around this way. Not so much here because they don't really go past that point there. So I could just do a few more of these and block it off this way. And then I'll just do a group of those. I can always stand there then and annoy them. So they run into it. That could be a thing. Yeah, so I could to give myself the points and just unlearn everything so I know everything. It's not like I'm not going to have to collect all the things together to actually make anything I learn, so I'm not really giving myself that much of an advantage, although everything's just going to be unlocked. So just let me know what you think. You know, if you just want me to switch in between, like unlearn and then just learn everything again as we need it, then I'll do that. But if you're not too bothered about me just doing the points just so I can learn everything, because like I say, it is a single player. There's no other players on this server. This is a private game, so it's not like I've got an advantage over another player. So it's just a matter of just being able to build everything and get on with it, and not stand here and mess around and learn certain things. So it just cuts down on that a little bit. Alright guys, well, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully I will see you in the next episode. Let me just fill my water skin up in here. I think that's filled now. Yes it is. There we go. Whoa, lag spike. Right guys, there we go. I will have a look to see what we're going to do. What's these ones? Why is so much lag sometimes? It's like, wow. I think they're sandstone ones, aren't they? I don't know. I'll have a look when I've done it. Yeah, I'm going to decide what to do here. I will decide what to do there as well. But there you go. There you go. I like it. I hope you like it. And yeah, we'll crack on with it. Make it a bit bigger, and then we can consider going and doing the witch queen. We'll go and sort her out and get that one done. Like I say, I just want to get all this done, finish it off. But look, it looks so pretty. I like it. Right guys, once again, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully we'll see you in the next episode. Until then, bye for now.